Hello, good morning, my dear traders. Welcome to pre-market analysis, and let's see that what happened and what is likely going to happen. This is this session agenda. Let's see that. And yesterday, market created one more bullish engulfing, right? So market created a bearish engulfing just before the day, and then now it again created a bullish engulfing in the daily chart. So intraday, so market took a support near 25,000, 850 level. So from there again went to the previous important supply, that is 26,000 supply, again given a retracement, decent retracement. From there again market started creating, and instead of the bearish signs, and it started showing a bullish sign and created a higher high, higher low formation till market close. Market is also closed near the highest close of the day. So this is what has happened in the yesterday, and let us analyze what is likely going to happen today. So after a multiple retest of 26,000, are they going to break decisively today? And this area of resistance, that is what we need to see, that right. This is a multiple retest, right? Multiple retest. This is what is likely going to break today. If it breaks and also market sustains above 26,100, we could see the market may drive towards all-time high. So that is the likely probability is going to increase if market sustain 26,100. So let's go to the 50 minutes chart and let's find some good levels for you. Market is already indicating some sort of a gap up opening today, and in the SGX Nifty, the first resistance is going to be this supply zone, also multiple retest zone. Once if it breaks, so if market sustains about 26,100, it's a great sign for all-time high. The all-time high is around 26,000, 275. It is around 150 to 170 points. So let's see that. First, let's find the first demand zone or a support zone for Nifty. So 26,000 is going to be a mega support for today and for a bull. Any trap happens, in case any trap happens here, if market breaks below 26,000, that is not going to be a good sign. There could be another red candle. So we have to be very, very careful about the way we analyze the market. Yesterday market, we analyzed the bearish, but the moment market broke 26,000, we clearly told that the market is bullish and we have to be with the bulls. So very, very important. Don't argue with the market. Even FIs were shorting the market. Market is going up. That is the power of market, power of domestic institutions. They are buying heavily, and that is what market is going up. When the market is adjusting, even FI is also adjusting their positions. Are they adjusted their positions? We are going to see very soon. So now market is creating all the right noise for all-time high, ladies and gentlemen, after a multiple and retest at 26,000. Looks like finally they are ready for a all-time high takeoff. So that is what, and in case market opens and gap up, so then there could be another. This is going to be, and the PDC, previous day close, is going to be support area. So PDC is going to be your support area or a demand zone in case market opens a gap up and suddenly if it retraces. So this is also one of the level to get in. So we have to be very cautious when we can become a bearish today, only if market sustains below 26,000. As long as market is trading above 26,000, we are going to be a bullish in today's market. So now let's quickly analyze Bank Nifty, what happened to the Bank Nifty, and then we'll check the data. Let's go to the all-time high, but still non-stop. And Bank Nifty, my goodness, one more fantastic candle market created, isn't it? So finally, 59,000 decisively broke, created a higher high, higher low formation. Let's okay, create, find some decent demand zones. PDL. So this is going to be, since the market is trading all time high, very difficult to find any supply zones as such. This is going to be a demand zone. If this demand breaks, then only you can go with a PE. So 59,000 demand is going to be very, very strong for Bank Nifty traders. Any retracement will be bought into in that, and in case if it breaks, then you can go with a sell on rise view. So this is about a Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty looking very strong, and there is one small pause bar yesterday they have created, and then trend is got resumed. There is no supply zones because market is trading all time high. So now let's go to the Nifty and we'll analyze some data. Let's go to the data front. What has happened yesterday? Change in data. So there is a heavy buildup happened at 25,900. Very good put writing happened, but very surprisingly, and near 26,000, there is no significant put writing yet, right? Though there is a decent writing, no aggressive writing at 26,000. So yes, but some unwinding also happened. Overall open interest, if you see, and still these guys have not exited. Today they may exit 26,000 call writers. Still they're not exiting. So that is very surprising because when the market rally and decisively, and this 25,900 exited, but 25,000, 26,000 call writers are still not exiting. So this is a cause of concern. Maybe they may retrace, they may spend some time, and then they may take off. Today is a Sensex expiry. We have to be very, very careful. And so this is about an intraday data. Let's see that FIAs. Have they're sitting with such a big quantities in the, and shorts, but have they exited? Let's see that. Let's go to the FIA data, and first let's check cash. What is the cash market? Slightly 1,500 crores. No aggressive buying still from the FIIs. And then let's go to the index futures. What happened yesterday? Yesterday they bought slightly 1,200. They're still not willing to buy at a bigger quantities, and there is no sign of short covery yet. Look at, they're sitting at the 1,67,000 contracts, but still they have not exited. And yesterday slightly small short coverage, that is 1,200. And today, if market sustains above 26,100, we might see short coverage. Be ready for that rally also as an intraday trader. So now let's go to the option data. That is where we are interested in, because this is what will give you most of the time short term direction. So 19th November, and sold 73,000 put options, bought 36,000 call options. They turned bearish to bullish. So this is what a trading is all about, whether intraday trader or an institutions. They were bearish and they turned bullish. And overall data, let us check. And this is the overall data. If you click, so now they become, still they are holding puts, but majority around 50,000 hard contracts they exited put options. They bought call options freshly. So this is what happened yesterday, right? They bought around 36,000 and they sold whatever they bought put options. They sold around 73,000 contracts. So they exited the put buying positions and they added call buying positions. They adjusted with a trend, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand this. Yesterday they were bearish, today they become bullish. And let's go to the pro traders, what these guys are doing. The pro traders and outright call bought 1 lakh 3,000 contracts and sold put options. They become aggressive buy side now. Bearish to bullish, they also turned, pro traders. So let us, you also should adjust. We as a retail traders also adjust with the price action and also trend. So what happened to the futures data? Let's see. The futures, my dear friends, they bought again 5,000 contracts. So overall, let us check. Overall, got increased to 13,000 contracts, but still it's not significant compared to FIS holding short positions in the futures. But what is important for pro traders is options positions. Options positions they become, and finally, so call bought around 88,000 and put they are still holding around 70,000 contracts. This is the overall position of their options contract. So, but yesterday they turned a big bullish. Anyhow, market has to confirm their bullish positions, whether they are right or not. So they can't tell, but market is going to tell whether FIS are right or wrong. So all we need is this is what is happening in the data front. Let's go to the chart. So what market has to sustain above 26,100. Then only we can see all-time high. Otherwise, again, they may be a trap because it's a overbought level. So market is getting trapped again and again, right? There is a rejection, there is a rejection, there is a rejection, there is a rejection. And after that, again a green candle. By looking at a green candle, if you go long next day, fizzled out. Green candle fizzled out. Green candle are they? So this is what we are expecting. Every retail traders, every institutions, everybody is expecting today is going to be all-time high. Are they going to give a surprise or will they create a trend? So market is going to help you. All you need is you need to see that 26,100 sustains or not. So very, very important. Let's go to the uh, so any stocks picks. First of all, international markets. Let's see that what is happening in the international markets. Okay, US markets are almost a flat but a positive, and Dow Jones is 0.6%, S&P 0.3%, and Nasdaq is 0.5%. Every so good US market and European markets, slight profit booking happened. UK market 0.4% and France 0.1%, and this is almost flat. German market. We are interested in Asian markets, isn't it? So Gift Nifty is indicating 80 points gap up. So early sign is good. It's a bullish sign. Market is showing early sign of strength. Gift Nifty is showing strength, but market has to hold. That is very, very important. And Nikkei 3% up. My, and mega rally in Nikkei. And so Singapore market 0.2%, Hong Kong flat, and Taiwan is 2% up. And very interestingly, Korean market is also 3%. All the Asian markets are rallied very nicely except Singapore market. This is a good sign, my dear friends. Even the Gift Nifty is indicating early sign of strength. So that is about indices, global indices. Let's see the commodities. What is happening? So there is no surprise. Gold is falling and crude is okay, flat with a positive note. So let's quickly check what is happening in the gold front, because every day, see, generally speaking, whenever stock market goes up, gold has to come down. That is indication of strength in the money is flowing from, and safe haven. That is a gold to market. So good sign, and market is correcting, ladies and gentlemen. So there is a and double top and then small pullback, and again market is correcting. It's a good sign as long as if market breaks below 4,000 and 4,000 level. This is very important. We could see one more lower low in the gold. So one more lower low is a great news for even Nifty and short-term investors and traders. Our market may see all-time high very soon. So that is what the gold is telling the story, and the money may be flowing from gold to stock market. So this is about gold, and let's go to the next. Any important news we have? Yesterday, our Infosys news was played out very well. All the IT stocks, that sentiment triggered and went up very well. So NBCC company secured around 2,900 crores order, and it is a good news for NBFC, right? It's a very significantly and good order for NBCC. And any other good news? Max Healthcare, they implemented solar panel capacity. Okay, they are saving energy, and that is may not be a great news for Max Healthcare, but it is going to increase their efficiency. So NTPC Green, NTPC Green signed a pact with okay, they got a one more collaboration to increase their projects and revenue. So good news for NTPC. And any other some known companies we need, right? So BPCL, LIC selling stake and now reduced from 88.8% to 6.7%. LIC is a major stakeholder in BPCL, and now they're reducing, they're selling, and that is not a good news for BPCL shareholders because the big boys are exiting from that stock, right? Many times it is not good for us, long-term holders. So they're losing the conviction in that stock. Maybe not performing. And Reliance Power, so I couldn't understand this news at all. Okay, there is a Omex Auto, there is a good news, and GST department dropped 126 crores tax order. That is a good news. There was a order against the company, but now they removed that allegation. That's a good news for Omex Auto. So what else? Anything else, my dear friends? There is some bulk orders. Nothing else. Not important news anymore. Okay, this that's all, my dear friends. Let's go to the and recap what is likely going to happen. Market is already indicating 80 points gap up. So if market sustains, as we said, and 26,100, we could see and all-time high today itself, that is around 26,275. So with this good note, we are going to conclude today. And the pre-market analysis will connect at a 10 a.m. at a live. And be ready. Will it market is going to create a right noise for all-time high? If it creates, we'll join the party. Wish you profitable trading, and we'll connect at 10 a.m. Thank you. Bye bye.